Okay, we're live. Good morning, friends. How are you? Good morning. Are you ready to get into a kettlebell snatch workout? Let's get into it. We're going to start with a warm-up. Let me just push this back a little bit. All right. So let's get our body prepared for the session. All right, so what you're going to want to do is, if you're a female, let's grab your 10 kg, maybe 12 kg, and for the men, 12, 14, or 16 kg. So let's start our warm-up in quadruped. Knees under your shoulders, hands under your knees under your shoulders, knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. Okay, so you're here in a tabletop. Head is long. Let's curl the pelvis, exhale, look to your navel, and arch, inhale. Curl, push the ground away. Inhale as you arch. Keep going. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. Curl. Arch. Once more, curl. Arch. Now tuck your toes. Let's go into down dog. Pick your hips up. You're pushing your hands into the mat. Bring your chest, your trunk toward your thighs and get a calf and hamstring stretch. Bend one knee, push the opposite heel. Don't rush through the warm-up. It's really important to prepare your body, your mind. Get your heart rate up a little bit before we get into the kettlebell workout. Push both heels down, come to plank. Drop your hips toward the floor, chest shines forward, face forward. Bend your knees, push yourself back, and then straighten your legs for down dog again. Come to plank. Hips drop, face forward, and push yourself back. One more time, straighten the legs. Come to plank. Front line stretch, your shoulders are down. Bend your knees, push back, and down dog. Good. Come to your knees again, and let's come onto your back for some hips and hamstring warm-up, all right? You're on your back. If you're just joining us, please grab a 10 kg to 12 kg if you're a female, about 12 to 16 if you're a guy. Just one bell. So both feet on the ground. Let's bridge up and lower. Don't arch your back. Up and lower. Just pushing your feet into the ground. Up. Just a few warm-up movements. Really important to get ourselves prepared properly for the workout. Up. Let's go 5 more. Up 3, 2, and 1. Straighten one leg. If you want to point the foot to the ceiling, that's the easier version. If you want to lower it and keep your thighs parallel, that's the more challenging version. Push through the foot again for a single leg bridge. Up, push. 4 more. And then change sides. And let's lift. Up. Push 4 more. All right. Make your way to standing. We're going to do one more warm-up variation that I like for the spine. So standing with your feet parallel, inhale as you reach up, let your arms float down, swan dive, sending your butt back, flat back, and then curl over. Your knees are soft, just shake your head out, just ragdoll the upper body. Then you're going to come out to plank position. Join me. Plank position, stay here. Touch your right hand to the outside of the right thigh, this one, left to left. Come back to plank. Bend your knees, walk your hands back, heels drop, head drop, roll up. Again, inhale. Exhale, float the arms down, swan dive. Take a moment here to just shake your head out, hang heavy. Come out to plank again. Left hand to the outside of the left thigh, right to right. Push back. Heels drop, head drop, and roll up. One more time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, roll, swan dive down and then roll over. Hang here, rounded spine, loose neck, and come out to plank. Right hand to the outside of the right thigh, left to left, and bend your knees, walk back, and then roll up. Great. Okay, ready to get into the bells? Let's take your bell and just warm up the hips and the legs with a deadlift. So you're standing right over the bell, shoulders back and down, butt goes back, knees bend. You're gonna lift the bell from the floor and then do a little more than just a tap. You're gonna deload it slightly and then stand up again, okay? Let's go for 20. So stand up, 1. A little more than a tap, 2. Shoulders stay down. Push the legs down to straighten up. Up. And we go 10 more. 5 more. 2 more. Okay, so now we're going to go into single arm swings. If you're used to doing the high tension version of the swings, do that. I'm going to do more of a competitive competition sport swing, where my trunk rotates as the bell goes through, and then I use the free arm to bring my trunk back. Because we're going to implement that with the swing clean, we're also going to use it for the snatch. That rotation aspect, again, this is a technique more for endurance lifting. So if you prefer to do the hard style version, that's absolutely fine. We're going to start with some single arm swings about chest height. So let's go. So you have your tripod stance, hips back, tip the bell on its edge, and let's pull back. Here we go. Now, if you want to do my style, the endurance sports style, you can let the free arm swing back as the bell goes back and up as the ball comes up. And that's going to help you to rotate and then rotate back. And it helps us to navigate the movement of the bell, especially with swing clean and swing snatch. Exhaling on the way up, and maybe as the bell goes through. I like to do both. Let's go 2 more. This one switches. Change. Other side. Always breathing. 5 more. 2 more. Easy down, easy down. Now we're going to go into a low swing. So a single swing low, and then 1 snatch all the way up. When you bring that snatch down, you can either bring it down from the overhead position into the next swing, or you can bring it to the rack and then swing. So it's like this, 1 low, 1 snatch. You can either spill it away from the outside this way, or you can bring it to the rack and then go into your swing. So remember, I always talk about, and I'm going to demonstrate this with the lighter bell, there are only 2 reasons why the bell might bang you with the snatch. Those 2 reasons are, 1, you're over gripping the handle with the intention of controlling the bell. So that looks like this. Comes up, and then you're going to grip it because you want to control it. And then it ends up banging you. The second reason is because you slow the momentum, again, in order to try to control it, so it bangs you. So don't grip, don't try to slow it, just think of redirecting the momentum. So once you've created that pendulum, it's coming up, and then you're going to get under it, punch your hand through without slowing it. So let's give that a try. 1 swing, 1 snatch. 3, 2, 1. Up, and either come to the rack or swing it down. Always breathing. You can use your free arm here. Boom, boom. See? It helps me to accelerate that bell up into the snatch. Low, all the way, punch. Low, all the way, punch. Two more. 1 more. Now we're going to swing down, swing, switch. Down, change, low swing, and snatch. Keep going. Every time you come into that fixation overhead position, ideally the handle should be in a crossed angle deep in your palm. Ideally. And ideally, keep going. You don't want your palm facing away from you or this way. You want it facing a little more toward your head, ideally, because that makes it easy to then drop, because it's already a little bit toward the outside of the arm already. Here, see? Keep going. Let's go 2 more. 1 more. Good. All right, let's go over the windmill because we're going to add it into this combination. So bring your kettlebell to the floor with the window facing this way. And bring your right toe to the side of the bell, like this. And then pivot your feet toward your right a little bit. Your hips are also facing toward your 1 o'clock, let's say. What you're going to do is open your hips and your trunk toward me. Send this back hip back, front knee bends. Here. My weight is back, like a deadlift. Not here. Back. And then pick up the bell. And again, send the butt back. Let's try that again. This time, your left arm is up. Open the hips. Send the back hip back. Right, the front leg bends. Lift. This arm stays up and stable. Lift. Lift. Where are the eyes? The eyes can either be on me, or if it doesn't bother your neck, you can look up. Let's set up the other side. So what is this movement all about? It's about the strength of that back hip. It's about shoulder stability because soon we're going to have that weight overhead and you're moving your body underneath that weighted arm. So it's a lot of shoulder stability. and then we're getting the obliques by virtue of the rotation. So now you're setting up your left toe on the side of the bell. Pivot your feet toward your 11 o'clock. The back hip goes back, back, back. Front knee bends. And stand with the bell. Open the hip, send it back. Practice this version because next we're going to have the weight overhead. Keep that arm straight up. You're moving your body around under the arm. Hip goes back. One more time. Stand. Okay, so now what we're going to do is one swing, one snatch. Pivot the feet opposite of the bell. Butt goes back. Go down only as far as your hip range of motion will allow you. Stand up, come back center, switch. All right, so let's start together. Tripod stance, one swing, one snatch, windmill. Here we go, swing, snatch, stay here. Arm is stable. Pivot your feet opposite the bell, send the back hip back, stand up, straighten out your feet, switch. Swing, snatch, feet go opposite the bell, open, flex the hip back, take your time, stand up. Feet, here we go, switch. And snatch, up. The arm stays where it is. Body moves underneath that arm and bell. Take your time, up. Switch. Up. You don't have to look up. You can look forward if it bothers your neck to look up. That's fine. Let's go again. Switch. Up. That arm is stable. Shoulder stability. Up. And switch. And one more time each side. Up. One side might feel different from the other. That's totally normal. Up. And stand. Good job. All right. Terrific, that's the windmill. Many variations that you can do with the windmill, but that's just one of them. It's really fun, very effective, excellent for your abs, your obliques. All right, so let's go into the gliders. If you have gliders or a towel, put it on the floor, and we're gonna go into some lat work. Glider, slider. So with snatch, we don't really use the lats very much pulling down because when the bell drops, it's gravity that's taking it down. So we're not doing much of this work with snatch. So it's important that you train it on your own. We're gonna come onto either your gliders or a towel and on your forearms. You're gonna pull your shoulders toward your fingertips and push back as far as you can. The body stays in one line. Join me, come on. Pull forward, push back. Body is in one line. Try to keep your forearms parallel and try to not let your elbows flare out. So we can work the serratus anterior deep to the shoulder blades. Really important muscles of our shoulders and upper back. 4 more. Pull and push. One more. Okay, good. Let's come back to the bell. We're doing okay? All right, good. Let's go into 1 swing clean, 2 swing snatches, rack, and then posterior step. So here's what we're gonna do. 1 swing clean, 2 snatches, 1 snatch, 2 snatch, rack. Bring that same side leg back. Touch the knee, 1 inch up, touch the knee, bring it in. And then we're gonna go 2 snatches, all the way up to 6. Okay, so let's begin. Tripod stance, and it's 1 swing clean. 1, 2 snatches, 1 and 2. Rack. Take that same leg back. Touch the floor, hover, touch again, bring it in. Swing clean. 3 snatches. 3, 2, 1. Rack. Bring it back. 3, 2, 1. Step it in. Swing clean. This is kind of like a rest, a break, a swing clean. 4 snatches. 4, 3, 2. Don't forget your breathing. 1. Rack. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. Swing clean. Keep going. 5 snatches. I'm just going to check this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 5 step back. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Swing clean. That's your rest. 6 snatches. 1, 2, 3, 1 more. Rack. And last 6. Touch. 1 inch. 2, 3. Come on. 4, 5, 6. Yes, other side. Swing clean. 2 snatches. 1, 2. Same side leg back. Touch. 1 inch up. Touch. Swing clean. Oops, I meant to bring that to the rack. It's okay. 3, 1, 2, 3. Rack. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Swing clean. That's your break. 4. 1 more. Rack. Leg back. 4, 3. Front leg's doing the work. Step in. Swing clean. Come on. We've got 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rack. Touch. 1 more touch. Okay, this is the last round. Here we go. Swing clean. 6. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Take it back. 2 more. Okay, take a quick break, sip of water if you need it. Just want to check the connections. If you're working with me, are you okay? Everybody okay? Yeah, I need my glasses. Good. All right. I assume everybody's with me. All right, good job. We're moving on. So we're gonna go into a row. So either grab a couple books to lift yourself up so you're parallel with the kettlebell handle or close to parallel. I'm gonna use a stepper with 2 risers. If you're using a shorter fitness bell, you probably won't need to get as high, but I just wanna bring my free arm almost to the height of the kettlebell. So we're gonna go into a plank row, 12 each side. If you want an additional challenge, you're gonna lift the opposite leg, okay? So let's begin, 3, 2, and 1, row. Take your time, 2. If you're doing the lifted leg version, don't think about the kettlebell, just think about your navel, the center of your body, center of gravity. Just keep it very still and solid. Four more. One more. Yes. Okay, switch sides. Come up, let's begin. 3, 2, and 1. Stable. Keep the hips quiet. Pull. Pull. 3 more. 2, 1. That's it. Great. So now let's go into dead swings or dead snatches. So it's the same thing that you do with your dead swings from the floor, but we're gonna go from the floor, snatch, back down through the legs, back down to its edge. All right, so we're gonna go 8 times each arm, 2 times around. So create your tripod stance, hips back, knees bend, shoulders down, tip it on its edge, and let's go. Up, it goes back through the legs and to its edge. A little more legs here, a little more quads than usual. Three more in this arm. Push the legs. One more. And change sides. Here we go, other side. Push the legs. Breathing. Two more. One more. And we're going again on the other side. Pull. Bend those knees to get to the floor. Three more. One more. And we're on the other side, last 8. Breathing. Stop. Everything stops. Stop. 3 more. One more. Good. Okay. Terrific. So let's go into some more lats and hip flexor. If you want to use the stepper for your heels, you can. So you're going to lie on your back with your heels on the stepper. I'm not going to use the stepper for this. Then what we're going to do is put the kettlebell above your head, and you're going to do a pullover, straight arms, grab the handles by the horns, and lift the bell, touch the handle to the shins, slowly open. If you're not using the block for your heels, you're just going to come a few inches from the floor, as much as you can, or as low as you can, without losing the stability in your trunk, or without arching your back. Okay, so let's begin. Arms straight, and let's meet. Slowly open with control. You can touch the kettlebell down. Up. Control. Stay with it. 5 more. Last 2. Okay. So if you love to do swings and snatches, things like that, it's primarily all posterior chain. So it's very important to pair with it plank positions, gliders like we did, push-ups or leg raise, lat pullovers, things like that, pairing posterior chain work, swings, snatches with the anterior chain. So you stay balanced and injury-free. Let's come up. Next up, we're going to do a vertical snatch. This is quite challenging because there's no momentum. So if you need to go lighter, you can, or if you cannot get the bell all the way up here, if you really can't get it all the way up to the overhead, you can always do a vertical clean, okay? Then once we come up, we're gonna bring it to the rack, and we're gonna go with presses, strict presses, not using the legs until you can do no more strict presses. We're just gonna start with 6. But if you really cannot get the weight up, then you can employ your knees and do a push press, okay? But the struggle at the last press should really be like this, that you feel it's impossible before you start to employ your legs for the push press. So we're gonna go 1 vertical snatch or vertical clean if you can't get it all the way up, and then we're gonna go for 6 presses. So we're right over the bell, and palm is facing you, shoulders down, your energy is ready to go up. Here we go. Push the hand through, bring it to the rack, press. Try to go for 6 without your legs, unless you absolutely need to. Again, the palm is not turning away from you. 1 more. Just go straight up. And let's reset. Another vertical snatch. Up, rack. We go for 5 presses. Push press when it's necessary. Reset. 1 vertical snatch. Rack. 4. Yeah, I'm feeling it in the shoulder and tricep. One more. 1 vertical snatch, 3 presses. Press, come on. We're almost there. Okay. 1 vertical snatch, 2 presses. One more. And last one. Woo. Up. 1 press. Good. Take a break. So just to remind you, the vertical snatch is like a high pull. So you're here, the palm stays facing you, and then you extend the arm and punch the hand through. So at no time does the arm like do any kind of wiggly, right? It's a very direct linear pattern. Palm faces you through the high pull, and then the bell keeps going up, and then you push your hand through. Boom, boom, like that, okay? Tremendous push through your legs, especially the opposite leg. Let's go on the other side. Okay, here we go. Shoulders down, your energy is going up. And here we go. Push. And 6. One more. Reset. Energy's going up. You have to be fast with that. That's a power move. 5. Reset. Up. 4. If you need to push press, it looks like this. Up, up, really fast with your legs, springy. Okay. One more. Good. And vertical. 3. Come on. 2. 1. Almost there. Reset. Almost done. One more. Here, ready? Up. Boom. Press. Okay. Good. Wow. Shake it out. All right, so let me get a towel. We're going to go into any questions you may have. Folks, if you want to contact me, if you want to follow me on Instagram, my personal training is mainly dedicated to women 40 and over, which of course I am, for general fitness. So if you want to follow me for information, workouts, movement tips, nutrition, motivation, everything for women 40 and over, including hormone replacement, health, and things like that, it's at Lorna Kleidman. If you want strictly information and my achievements and more, lots and lots of details specifically about kettlebell sport, then it's Instagram at kettlebells with Lorna. So 2 different pages, all right? And I'll be here next month with another workout. So if there's anything in particular you'd like me to focus on or cover, You can message me or let me know. All right, I'm just looking for questions. If you have any questions about the workout, I'm 56. Yeah. So if you want information on how to stay injury-free, healthy, vibrant, all of those things after 40 and beyond, it's at Lorna Kleidman. Yeah, I also compete. I compete with snatch and everything from 16 kg to 53 pounds, which is 24 kg. I'm going to be doing a long cycle, adding long cycle with two 16 kgs, which I don't really compete in often, but I'm going to be adding that to my competitive roster in the next few months. Yes, I do lay out kettlebell sport programs. So follow me at Kettlebells with Lorna. That's dedicated to kettlebell sport. Yeah, if you're really just interested in kettlebell sport, it's Kettlebells at Lorna. If you're interested in both, it's both pages. All right, any other questions? It's really my pleasure to present to you. Again, if you have any questions at all, you know how to contact me. All right, thanks, Kettlebell Kings. I'll see you next time. Mwah. Be well.